obviously an education outreach ambassador as well. So we're talking about promoting the profession in a different way. So an education outreach ambassador for the PFS, the Personal Finance Society. Just tell us a little bit about, so if anybody doesn't know who the Personal Finance Society is listening to this podcast, just give us a brief overview of who they are and how you've got involved with them and what you do with them.
Yeah, so the Personal Finance Society is an arm of the Chartered Insurance Institute. It's obviously geared for financial planning professionals, and it's a great sort of resource for qualifications, a great resource for networking. Obviously, the continuing professional development material that we have to go through, and as part of that support, there is a lot of pro bono initiatives out there, such as the education outreach. The My Forces Money Plan. So again, we work with obviously the armed forces as well. But it's a great sort of, as I say, network of professionals that hopefully have got very similar experiences or quite different experiences that you can learn from as well. And again, it was a bit of a chance opportunity that the coordinator at the time in Birmingham, where I attend my meetings, asked me if I'd be interested in the education role. And again, I'd already expressed that I was interested from what I'd heard about some of the things that they were doing on the education side. So instantly I said, yes, I can only see a benefit to doing that. I'll champion it. I'll be the ambassador. I'll talk about it in the regional events. And my role is basically to promote the financial education piece that the PFS deliver across the Birmingham area and, well, nationally now, because again, this virtual world has allowed us to completely go wherever we need to go. I can pick up a school assembly, for example, tomorrow morning if I wanted to. If that school was in Scotland, I haven't got to worry about traveling. We can set it up virtually. So I think it's an exciting project. But importantly, why I got involved was because I want to give something back. I think it's important, even though I'm early in my career, you want to give something back. You know the opportunities are closing in the traditional manner. So let's talk about education. Now, you mentioned YouTube earlier. You mentioned some of these newer ways younger people make money. So I think younger people probably have more money available to them than perhaps ever before. But at the same time, do they know how to use that money? Do they know the complications that money can bring to them and some of the planning aspects they need? I've always said it, if you want to change things, you've got to be involved in that process. We can't just sit there and say, oh, it'll never change, education won't get into the curriculum. We have an opportunity to put it into the curriculum or put it somewhere in that learning process. So I think it's a fantastic thing that the PFS do. Long may it continue, and hopefully it will continue to grow and grow. There's a great team at the PFS that organise this. And again, I'm just like one of many of the volunteers out there that deliver these sessions.